Good evening, everyone from Southern California. Today I wanted to talk about the topic of what do you do when you're trying to improve yourself and you fall back on old habits. There you go. I messed up again. So what is the next step? Well, what is so common right now is when people mess up, they will beat themselves up. They'll be very hard on themselves. They put the pressure on. And again, I'm a failure. I did this thing again. Part of it can be good because there is a part of you that wants to reach your goal. But the other part of you, I would say, be very gentle. Be very kind to yourself. When we're trying to fix a habit, this is not easy. This is not easy because it's so ingrained in us. Some things can take a lifetime to fix. Some things are easier than others, but this is quite normal. So whatever your situation is, you're trying to fix this thing that you can't get quite over yet, that bad habit that it's not serving you. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. The beating ourselves up, the putting extra pressure and judging ourselves, it's not helpful, or it can even backfire. So just be gentle, compassionate, and kind with yourself. So that is the first step. The other step I would say is be careful, because sometimes we will fix an issue. For example, let's use an example so it's more clear. If you're struggling with impulsivity and anger, and you have a bad habit of immediately, if someone does something that annoys you, someone does something that does not go your way, you'll snap. You'll raise your voice, you'll get loud, and you will experience this anger or this rage. You'll take it out on your partner, let's say that. And now you're doing the work. You start to fix yourself. You learn new tools and coping skills, and with time and with work, you improve yourself right there. We fix this in your romantic relationship. And then what happens? People think, I'm good. This anger thing, I've been working so hard at it. It's all gone. It's all clear. And then what happens next? Then they go to their workplace after some time. A coworker says something and they snap. Immediately, oh no. The habit that I thought I worked so hard to get rid of, it just came back. Oh, that's so bad. But for me, okay, yes, that is a normal reaction. But I would say be careful, because you are still progressing. And sometimes we forget that we may have improved the anger in this dimension of our life, maybe in a romantic relationship, but we haven't experienced it or work on it in a different context. Maybe at work, you never had that until now. Maybe you never had a context where now I'm going to college for the first time. And with this kind of stress and this kind of pressure, oh, that's another kind of anger. Then maybe you're dealing with a parent who is dealing with illness and you have to take care of them and the burden is heavy. You never experience anger or irritation in this context. But what it reminds me of is Buddhism. And in Buddhism, when we are changing ourselves and our habits, first we change a perspective. You learn wisdom. You learn a new way of living or a new tool or a new skill, and then go apply it and go clean yourself and go test it out. And then you keep cleaning and keep cleaning, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And now that anger, let's say, you fix it in this romantic relationship. Then I said, now you go to the workplace, and right there, you snapped. And the anger is still a large issue. It's still a root issue, But now we get an opportunity to look at from a different angle. And in this experience, be kind with yourself, because no, you are still progressing. You did not fall backwards completely. I didn't make any progress. I didn't learn anything. No, that's not the case. You learn it in this context, but now we need to mature your perception even more. We got to raise you even more, and let's look at it from a different context. And now use your wisdom. How do I deal with coworkers? How do I use, what coping skills do I use in an occupation setting, in a boss subordinate setting? And you never been in that before. So again, this may trigger irritation. This may trigger some kind of anger in this dynamics. And let's imagine one day you become the boss, and now you have people under you that you need to take care of, and they annoy you and you snap. Now this is another context, but pay attention and use it as an opportunity to learn and to grow in that. Now I have more tools. I get to raise my maturity to look at anger in a different light. Now I get to look at anger from this context. Now you'll go and apply it to platonic relationships. You go apply it to your family. You go apply it to yourself. But everything that we're doing, I just wanted to share that do not jump to conclusion, but also to be kind with yourself. And it's a deepening of the spiral. If you fall back on the habit, what should you do? 1, step back. Step back. Be kind, and then take a look at it very neutrally. What just happened? Oh, this is a new context. And with this neutral observation and this neutral and mature lens, see what were the facts? What led up to this result? What led up to this emotion? What led up to this behavior? And now, okay, let me clean this. Let me clean this. And you might have to upgrade these skills. This skill in the work profession context may not be the same as the romantic relationship context. So now we got to start new. This is fresh, and this is the learning process. This is the maturity process. So then you can start to understand anger and how to deal with it at a deeper level. So if you are in that situation, I hope this perspective can help you. So if you fall back on old habits, just know, I am still making progress, but now I'm getting an opportunity to mature my perception and tools. So again, hope this is helpful. But as always, sending you my blessings and greetings all the way from California. Take care. Satu.